Tebow, I think, looks tentative throwing the ball. He does not look like he's got confidence.
We just need some work in the passing game. It's something that's plagued us most of the season, and it's something that if we're going to do anything in the playoffs, we'll have to improve at.
Tim Tebow is a player who will do anything to help his team win.
I get to choose. What's that? Get it all tight? Yeah, you want to all the way up? I got you.
In Week 15, Tebow matched his skills against Patriots coach Bill Belichick. On the first possession of the game, he marched Denver 80 yards.
He breaks the tackle. Tebow is inside the 5. Tebow's to the goal line, and Denver with the touchdown. Terrific strength by Tim Tebow. He pulled away from Rob Ninkovich, who had him in the backfield. And then picked his way through the Patriots defense, a touchdown run of 9 yards, and the Broncos a 9-play, 80-yard touchdown drive to open the game.
Expect something different now. Yeah. Okay? He's not going to let you guys just kick their ass all day long. So he's going to do something different.
Denver took a 16-7 lead. Belichick and his staff made an adjustment to combat Denver's option runs.
Tebow's
going to be hit and drop. Ball is on the ground. Patriots ball.
Mark Anderson, the defensive end, decided not to worry about the running back at all, went straight for Tim Tebow.
In the second quarter, New England's quarterback made a statement.
Quarterback sneak by Brady. And he's in. He's in.
Tom Brady gets up and spikes the football in the end zone. Broncos faithful not real happy with that.
This whole Tebow mania thing, did you have a little more edge, chip on your shoulder?
No, certainly not.
Tom Brady bit his tongue. Broncos fans said a prayer in hopes that Tebow could provide more late-game magic.
Tebow runs through a tackle. He's got a Denver touchdown. Not done yet, folks. The Broncos climb to within 11.
But the Patriots extended their lead to 41-23 and took final aim at Tebow.
Rolling back across the 50, still rolling. Back at the 35, and he's going to be sacked. And that will wrap this one up.
Tebow time's over, baby.
Good game, Tim. Way to play, man. You're having a great year. Keep it up. Keep it up. Good things having good people. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. And I'm trying to watch over Aaron and Brandon. Yeah, too, man. They're good guys. We got a lot to handle. Absolutely. Good luck the rest of the week. We'll see you again. All right, sounds good.
In Week 16, Buffalo's plan for stopping Tebow was a familiar one.
I'll let them throw it. I'm sitting out there. Hey, let them throw it.
The Bills made it work.
Tim throws. Ball's going to be intercepted at the 35-yard line. That's Jarius Byrd. Bird's going to be inside the 5 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Tebow turned the ball over 4 times in the final 16 minutes.
Buffalo's got this one, and this is going to be a return for a touchdown.
The blowout left the Broncos in need of a win or a Raiders loss in their season finale to clinch a playoff spot.
Do you believe still in Tim Tebow?
Do I believe in Tebow? Yes, I do. I think Tim Tebow is still a leader.
Let's give this kid time to learn those little nuances of the passing game because he already understands that thing that's most important, and that's leadership.
The AFC West is going to play out in the late window of Week 17. The Broncos against Kyle Orton and the Chiefs.
You know, take on Kyle Orton for all the marbles. What do you think of that?
You know, I think it's the Denver Broncos versus the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's a great rivalry, and it'll be a great game. You know, I think as a player, as a quarterback, as someone who's dreamed of that, my whole life, it'll be exciting to have, one game, one last game, and one opportunity to try to go win it and make the playoffs, and we'll put our best foot forward and go try to execute and hopefully win.
Coming off 2 of the most disappointing games of his season, Tim Tebow still had a chance to deliver an AFC West title to Denver.
Got a good young man now, huh?
Yeah, he's done a good job. He's done a good job. Brings a lot of
Kyle Orton brought a different kind of energy to Mile High.
Now Kansas City, 1st and 10 at the 21 of Denver. No score. Late first quarter, McCluster, cutback run. He's at the 16. He's at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown!
Everything we got, man. Everything we got. Way to go. Way to go. Nice job, Case. Everything good?
Scoring chances were scarce, and Tebow failed to capitalize.
And Kansas City stops Tebow in the red zone. He has fumbled now 13 times.
Tebow's fans and teammates expected a 7-3 deficit somehow to turn into a 10-7 victory.
He's like Santa Claus on the air. You got to just believe and to take off. Tebow, Tebow.
19 seconds left, 4th and 2.
Tebow, 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 Tebow.
Tebow in trouble. He's scrambling, moving left. Pump fakes. Now he throws it late. It's lofted in the air. It's intercepted by Brandon Carr.
Denver's despair was short-lived. A Raiders loss to San Diego gave the Broncos the AFC West title.
It's obviously a little bittersweet right now. You know, we'd have loved to have won that game and had a little bit more momentum going into the playoffs, but you know, I think it's still a special thing what we accomplished. The 3 losses haven't shaken my confidence. You know, I've had to go through a lot of ups and downs in my sports career, and so you know, I'm not going to let a few losses affect my confidence.
Coming up.
Let's talk about next game. The #1 defense will shut this team down. They're not scoring a lot of points. Kansas City shut them down, and they're the 15th ranked defense. So, you know, it was fun while it lasted, but I think it's going to be over next week when the Steelers show up.
NFL Game Day morning, tomorrow at 12, only on NFL Network.
I love the Tim Tebow story. I love everything about the kid. But here's the reality. He hasn't seen this year, nor at University of Florida, what he's going to see today on the other side of that film.
Been a lot of talk all week about how to fix Tim Tebow's quote-unquote slump. I think he's got to forget the past month of the season, come out and play his game.
Tebow's going to have to do a lot today for this Bronco offense if they're going to have a chance in this football game.
I love Tebow out here, boy. That's crazy. I ain't worried about Tebow. I ain't worried about the Broncos. You feel me, though?
In the first quarter of the AFC wildcard game, the Steelers gained 122 yards of total offense, while Tebow led his offense to just 8 yards.
Remember the faster. He cannot, without it, you drive down the field or beat it. That's all.
He's not going to run by you 88.
Just be good with your eyes here, Tim. All right, if you see this guy drop out like this, hold your eyes and then come back and bang it, okay?
In the second quarter, Tebow started to make some magic.
Tebow in the pocket, sets, pumps, wants Thomas, still some time. Sets his feet, throws a deep ball now. Thomas is there, makes the catch.
That play has to do wonders for the confidence of Tebow.
Wants Royal back in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
Tebow, 2 great passes in a row. John Elway said, just let her rip, let her rip.
Hey, that's how you scramble drill, man. Hey, DT, that's how you scramble drill, man. That's what I'm talking about, baby. No ball, baby. I got the free safety good, too. I went, you know.
Hey, you throw a good D-ball. That's it.
Tebow became the first quarterback since the 1970 merger to have 3 completions of more than 50 yards in a postseason game.
Deep ball left side. He wants Thomas again. Demaryius has got his foot race. Here he goes.
Demaryius Thomas is just too physical for Ike Taylor.
Right now, that's the best matchup this Broncos offense has. Pulled down by his jersey. Officially 58 yards.
That's a triple C. Let's go right draw. Quarterback draw. Quarterback run.
Design quarterback keep right guard. Tebow's inside the 5. Tim Tebow has a Bronco touchdown. 73 yards on that drive in 4 plays against the #1 scoring defense in the National Football League.
This is as animated as I have seen Tim Tebow now on the sideline, trying to get the rest of this team fired up as he is.
But the defending AFC champions weren't done yet.
Fakes the handoff to Wallace. No, Wallace has it, end zone touchdown. And Wallace gets the 1-yard touchdown run.
Finish. Gotta finish.
Gay, rip that ball out. They run the ball, and McGahee through the hole right side. Inside. Oh, we got the ball loose. And a big pile of. The Steelers have it. The Steelers have it. He's back. He waits. He looks. He runs forward. He's going to run and throw it on the run for the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And we've got a brand new ball game.
For the 4th game this season, the Broncos were tied at the end of regulation. And once again, overtime became Tebow time.
Hey, Mike, look, DT says 24 is the guy you want to double move. 22 is so far off, being right.
Well, they've been flopping sides sometimes, so 24 didn't go with them. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, on the left. Don't move the left.
Denver's football, first snap of overtime here, tied at 23. Line of scrimmage, the Bronco 20. Shotgun for Tim Tebow. Tim play fakes in the pocket, sets, throws. Demaryius Thomas out over the 45 midfield. Here we go. 40, 35, foot race, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Denver is over. And the Broncos are headed to Foxborough to play the Patriots next Saturday. The crowd has lost their mind.
Denver moves on. The Steelers go home.
So much said throughout the course of the week about Tim Tebow, and I'll say this, that last throw, he certainly pulled the trigger.
We honestly didn't have a lot of momentum going into overtime, but we believed, and DT came up with a huge play. And I just want to thank my teammates and thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And it was so fun to be out there in front of these fans and win it like we did. It was very special, and I'm just so proud of everyone.